Welcome back, guys, to another live trading session here on the S&P 500 E-mini futures. It's currently Monday, October 20th, and we're back for another live session. So we started off as a spiking channel here. You guys can see prices spiked up, and then they channeled here. You can see there's one test here, two, third test, confirming this spiking channel, and we have a break and a new high in place here. You can see this high was higher than this swing high, so technically this is played out. But whenever you see the EMA pointing strongly to the upside, we could continue going higher. But for now, all we got to do is wait, because technically this is played out, so we could get a stronger pullback now. um, we'll just see what the market gives us here. So I went ahead and entered this second entry long failure here. You can see we had a first entry long here, second entry long that failed. I'm only going for 2 points. Um, since this is an uptrend, uh, we're basically going against the trend here, but I believe we're gonna go ahead and pull back a little further now, since we've been overbought for a while now. We're only one tick away. There we go. And we got failed. So you can see here, we had a new swing high, higher than this swing high. So you would start counting again. First entry long, second entry long, and it failed. Such a nice signal bar. I only went for 2 points since this is an uptrend here. Even though this uptrend didn't really get confirmed. Well, technically it did here. One, two. This is a third test. So we can expect prices to retrace here and then retest the new high. But since this downtrend is starting here, I went ahead and go and shorted just for 2 points. And we'll go ahead and keep waiting here for a long opportunity. Once prices reach, I would say these levels here, 50% or 61, preferably to this support here, because this is the probably the nearest strongest support that we have. So we could come back here and retest this. We want to go long here for sure. So I'm back from my lunch break, and I'm currently on a trade here. I'm in a long position. Uh, went ahead and took this failed second entry short. The sellers attempted to take it lower, but were unable here. You can see there's one test here, second, third test. So I believe we're going to continue higher. You can see this micro trend here is the same thing as this bigger range here. So they work the same way. So there was some support here. We broke it, and that led to an overshoot towards the top. And then it hopped back inside and then started this new range here. So this range should have worked the same way as this one. We had resistance and then support, and then we overshot the resistance. So that should have led to an overshoot towards the support. Um, it didn't happen, so that led me to believe we're going to go ahead and continue higher now. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this for a swing trade. Technically, you're supposed to get out here at the resistance with a nice little swing. But I'm going to go ahead and hold it a little longer since I believe we're going to continue this uptrend for the rest of the day. We'll see how it plays out. But it's looking good. We should have sold off here. There's a lot of resistance here, and we can't sell off. We're just getting dojis, so dojis mean indecision. Um, both buyers and sellers are indecisive here, but I think the buyers are going to win here. You can also see this is the lowest swing low off of this section here. And then you have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we're attempting to make a new higher high. So the market will paint its picture. All you have to do is follow it, and that's the reason I took this trade here. It's a pretty good risk to reward. So let's see it play out. Let's see what's gonna go on. We need a nice momentum candle here, just like this one here. You can see we had a nice momentum here, and then broke lower, but then now this one shifted with a nice momentum above the EMA, and now it looks like we're gonna continue higher here. I can see that there's a potential new channel that's gonna start here. So we'll go ahead and draw it, see if it looks any good. Yeah, so that's the third test there, so we should start getting a strong push here. Maybe I should get out at the resistance. But I believe we're in a good position here. Even if it comes back, we might find support here in this breakout area and continue higher. So where my stop loss is, I think we could be safe here if the market decides to pull back and give other traders another chance to hop in. Let's go! The analysis has been done. The waiting has been done. The execution has been done. All we do now is stay composed, relax, and let the trade play out. And don't get me wrong, this might look easy. I may just make it look that way, but it's not. It took me over 5 years to get this confident. It took me so many traps. I would get trapped so many times. I would lose so many times. I must have lost maybe, I would say like $7,000 just over the years. I would put some money on there, maybe $500. I'll lose them. I'll wait another 2 months until I had some money to reinvest. And at the time, I didn't look at it as an investment. I would look at it as a loss. I'll be like, damn, I just lost $500. But now, as I progress and as I'm seeing results, I'm like, damn, that was just an investment. Um, And so if you're struggling, you might look at it as a loss. If you're losing, if you have a couple of years, you don't. It's actually an investment. If you don't happen to quit. If you quit, well, yeah, there's losses. But um, if you really want it, if you really desire to be a professional trader, then just stick to your guns. Trust yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. Do your own research. Um, Try not to talk about it too much to people that might not even be interested in it. Um, Most of the time, you're just gonna get negative comments like, "Oh no, that's gambling," and all this other shit. So I would just suggest to keep it to yourself and just keep on grinding it out, and eventually you'll start seeing results. You'll start passing evaluations and then payouts and stuff like that. So keep at it. I believe in you, but most importantly, you gotta believe in yourself. So we'll go ahead and get out here at the resistance just in case. I hate to see pullbacks, to be honest, mm, because you see all that money go away. You already have close to $200, uh, and to wait for a pullback, you see all that money go away, and potentially you could get stopped out. You never know. But the way this market's trending, it could definitely go up higher. Sorry about that. So I'm happy. I'm happy with 5 points here. Um, that's five points. That's basically 250 times 5 accounts. That's $1,000 a day. What else do you want? You know. So we're in and out. Basically, most of the time I'm just scalping out. But every now and then I'll hold for a swing. Um, but like I said, I don't like to see those pullbacks. It starts getting me emotional and all this. I know how to control it a little better now, but I'd rather just take my profits and then wait for another setup here and go long again. So that's my two trades for today. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the day. Um, I'll catch you guys on the next one, maybe tomorrow or the day after, or till Thursday. I'll be posting another video.